Hello there boys and girls, LuckySkullFlaggy here and welcome back to another video. This time around I have a review of Far Cry Primal for you guys. This video is sponsored by my sponsor GAMESPLANET, so make sure to check out their store in the description down below. Right now you can get Far Cry Primal of 25%, they have very competitive prices, so I'd highly suggest you guys to check out other games as well. But I would say, let's get right into the review. So Far Cry Primal is the newest installment in the Far Cry series. However, this time around we changed it up quite a bit by moving our setting 12,000 years before our today and age. Despite the change in the setting, the game stays a true Far Cry game. So I always loved Far Cry and just the whole series, and I knew I would also like this game just for this very reason. However, I was very interested to say the least, but even more surprised when I finally played it, just regarding the setting and how everything would turn out. Story-wise, what basically happens in the game is that you're being divided by from your fellow tribesmen, the Wenja, and you have to go and find them again. Of course, this isn't quite as easy as you might think, since they are quite spread out and you have to unite them again. What makes it even harder, though, is that there are other tribes as well, and they will try to kill you, get in your way, try to eat you, just really messed up stuff. A nice little feature also is that every time you continue the game, when you stop playing it, there's a little what happened last time section to remind you of what happened and basically to bring you straight back into the action, which is really cool from in my opinion. Gameplay-wise, as said before, Far Cry Primal stays true to the Far Cry principle. You basically go around an open world and explore the beautiful and dangerous landscapes of our ancestors, this time around at least. And same as in previous titles, you can hunt, which is, especially for this setting, it makes a lot of sense and is very necessary. The skill trees are back as well. However, this time there are many more things you can learn by actually just checking out other, like, tribesmen, and they teach you stuff. But don't worry, as always, you will unlock them one after another to get not overwhelmed by all the possibilities that you have. And especially the quick 3-picture tutorials are a fast and easy way to understand the way to get into the game and how to get to know the game, so that's another plus point for me. So crafting plays a bigger role this time around. Everything you hunt, gather, or just everything you can loot can somehow be crafted into something, maybe weapons or even new huts to house more of your tribesmen. Basically anything needs some sort of crafting, which yet again fits the theme perfectly because that's basically what our ancestors were doing day and night, so yeah. Many people were concerned about the weapons, but trust me, may it be the club, the bow, or the spear, all of them are extremely satisfying to use. Even though you have not like 20,000 different weapons, you got a couple of them to choose from. And especially when you're just slamming your spear into an enemy and see him fly off like another 1 or 2 meters, it's really rewarding, trust me. One big new feature are the beasts, which you can now tame to fight along with you, which is also kind of cool. Taming seems fairly easy, and you can also heal your pet and make sure it won't die, but even if it dies, you can basically revive it from your beast menu, so no worries, your pet will never kind of abandon you, I guess. Also, each beast has its own abilities to help you fight, track, or travel around the world. And as per usual, the controls are very easy to understand and use and follow, so that's another plus, especially for new players. Just in general, there are many minor things in Primal which improve the gameplay, additionally to the big changes, just like seeing your footsteps on the minimap to basically know where it came from, and I think it's a skill which our ancestors probably had mastered better than many modern people. And I think that kind of again makes the theme more fitting. So, since we're talking a lot about the theme, the sound and audio is just like in every other Far Cry game, nicely done, helps to define and immerse the things, the player into the world and everything. However, the biggest plus is definitely the tribe language, which puts you like right back 10,000 years. They actually based it on real, like, pieces of old languages from back 10,000 years ago, and it really sounds like that, and it really helps you immerse and feel like you would be actually back, like set back 10,000 years, so. You really should not underestimate how powerful or how awesome the language in the game can be. From a graphics point of view, the graphics are nice and they resemble basically what we had in Far Cry 3 and 4. It's still the Dunya engine, not much has changed, it still looks nice. The color correction seems a little strong here and there, but then again it helps to create the image of an old world by having it a little bit more like an orange tint or a blue tint when it's night. So, once again, it doesn't bother me very much, but maybe if they would have toned it down a little bit more, I would have been a little happier, but maybe it's just my monitor. So with my GTX 970, I have also 16 GB of RAM and a 4790K. I was able to play everything on high in 1080p with my FPS staying consistently between 70 and 90 FPS, and they basically never drop below that, so it's quite comfortable to play. So all in all, I basically only can recommend this game, especially for Far Cry fans, however also for history fans, because just having the theme and the setting makes it a little bit more interesting. And since they also added a couple of more RPG features into the game, I'm pretty sure that also RPG fans will have quite a bit of fun with this game. It's a little bit less shooter-esque than the previous Far Cry titles, but it's still kind of a shooter. But it's also an open world and it's also somewhat of an RPG. So I hope this review helped you guys somehow if you would like to buy the game or not. And once again, if you do decide to do so, make sure to at least check out GAMESPLANET in the description down below, and you can use my affiliate link and I will get a little percentage of that if you're buying it from there. But yeah, I think it's been time now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and Lucky Skill Faker out.